Hi, I'm Betty G. Birney, and welcome to my writing house here in Studio City, California. I call it my writing house. It's a little house in my backyard because I spend most of my time out here writing books for kids like you. I think the best part of being a writer is connecting with your readers. I've always wanted to be a writer from age 7. As soon as I could read books on my own, I knew I wanted to write them. I wanted to figure out how my favorite authors came up with these great books using their imagination. I love to use my imagination. And so I decided to try it. And I wrote a little book at age 7 called Teddy Bear in the Woods. And I drew the pictures and I stapled it together and I gave it to my parents. And I said, I'm going to be a writer. And I never changed my mind. So why did I write about a hamster in the first place, since I don't have one? Well, it happened many, many years ago when my son was growing up. And he had this science classroom I was visiting one day. And this teacher had the room lined with cages and tanks. I mean, they had cute furry little hamsters and mice. They had, lizards and turtles. And they even had a boa constrictor snake named Lumpy that the teacher used to wear around her waist while she was teaching. And the kids really liked him. So I was standing in that room one day and I looked around and I thought, I wonder what these animals think about what they see and hear in the classroom. What do they think these people are doing here, these humans? And that's when I thought, standing right there, it'd be fun to write a book looking at a classroom through the eyes of a classroom pet. And that's what got me started. Since I don't have a hamster, I did have to do a lot of research about hamsters, which I enjoyed. I had to learn, read all about them, go to the library. I even went to my dog's veterinarian, her doctor, and asked if they take care of hamsters there. And they said yes. And I told them about the book, and they invited me to come in. And I got to sit and watch them examine a hamster and learn how to hold a hamster. In order to write the Humphrey book, since I don't have a hamster, I had to figure out how to write a book looking at a classroom through the eyes of a hamster. The book has to sound like a hamster, and we have to feel what Humphrey's feeling, hear what he's hearing. And in order to do that, I had to learn to think and act and feel and write like a hamster. I've written a lot of books, not just about Humphrey. And one thing I've noticed over the years is that with every book, even books that haven't sold, I've learned something new and I've grown as a writer. Just know that no matter where you start out, the more you write and the more you read, the better your writing will get. And I can promise you that. It takes practice. It's like learning to play a musical instrument. It doesn't sound good the first time you pick it up. In fact, it sounds terrible. But over time, if you practice, it gets better. And so will your writing. I do promise that. I said that as a child, I loved using my imagination, and that's never stopped. I get to live in my imagination all the time, and I'm very lucky. It's been a really, really difficult year, and I just want to remind you that your imagination is your friend, and you can always pick up a book and go to a new and wonderful place, or you can pick up a pencil and you can create a new and wonderful place. And I think that's the magic for me. And I hope that books and reading and writing have helped you this year and will continue to.
Humphrey and I
Have had an unsqueakably good time talking to you from my little office back here. And we just want to say read, 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 and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.